Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Post Game Reaction. Game 74, Oilers, San Jose. Oilers win 3-2, but it cost them. Let's talk about it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, the Oilers did go into San Jose and they did get the 3-2 victory. Now, I wish I could sit here and tell you everything was sunshine and rainbows, and I wish I could tell you that everything was hunky-dory and the team just went in, mollywopped them, put it on cruise control, and that was that. Unfortunately, the truth has to be told, and the truth is this. Yes, the game was never in doubt, but there were some casualties along the way. Leon Draisaitl got hurt again. Now you could say, was it the trip that happened in the first period that went uncalled, or was it him stepping on the puck and hyperextending his leg? I'm going to go with the latter. I'm going to say that it was him stepping on the puck and hyperextending his leg. That is the cause of the short-term injury. He will miss the game on Saturday against the LA Kings. But he will be back either Monday against Anaheim or next week when we are back at home. Excuse me. Now, it's either going to be Ducks or Blues. Also, because he is not in the lineup against the LA Kings, it is sounding a lot like Trent Friedrich will draw in. We're not done there. Also, it sounds like Evander Kane is going to be staying in California, for better or for worse. Also, Olivier Rodrigue will also be staying in California unless the progress from Stuart Skinner stops progressing. Now, to get into this game, yes, Oilers did win 3-2. Yes, it was a pretty game, kind of start to finish. A few bad spots here and or there. Again, the first period was a lull fest until Connor Brown makes it 1-0 Edmonton at 6:22 of the first period, assisted by Skinner and Wallman. Now, it was all good. A minute and a half later, Thompson comes in and he makes it 1-1. Again, what the flying beep, throw your preservative in there, is Bouchard doing? Do you know that you're supposed to be a defenseman, Bouchard? Do you know you're not supposed to be a pylon? You have a stick, you have legs, you have arms, use them. No, he doesn't have any spatial awareness. He's like that kid when you're playing hide and go seek. You could hide right next to him and he's got no clue who the hell you are or where the hell you are. You could be snickering and go, Marco, right beneath him. He ain't got a clue where you are. That's what Bouchard was on that play. Not sure what he was thinking. Anywho, Z's. Oilers go into the period 1-1, and they're kind of thankful to be tied. San Jose outshoots them 13-11. Not a big discrepancy, but a discrepancy nonetheless. It's been a really long day. Now, Oilers get a first power play. That's good, right? Oilers get the power play. It's Colin Graff interfering on Leon Draisaitl. Interference is interference. You don't like it? Cry about it. Well, the San Jose Sharks ended up crying about it heavily because Arvidsson gets the power play goal assisted by Draisaitl and Bouchard. And I know this is not going to happen, but this is me thinking outside the proverbial box, thinking if I was Coach Knobloch, if I was Coach Gullickson, wouldn't it be nice? Hear me out. Wouldn't it be nice if you had Hyman, Draisaitl, McDavid, Arvidsson instead of Hopkins, and Bouchard? This is why. You put McDavid out at the point with Bouchard. You have Hyman controlling the front of the net like he always does. Now this is where the kicker kicks in. You've got Draisaitl in his area, 1T City. On the other side, little lower, little higher, sometimes in the middle, you've got the Arvidsson dude with his 1T opportunity. Now we're tinkling with two shot possibilities. So you got the Arvidsson 1T on one side, you got the Draisaitl 1T on the other side. Oh, by the way, you got the Bouchard bomb in the back. Try it one time, see what happens. I bet you score more than you don't. Anywho's, he's on to the remainder of the game because, again, that's where the good times end for Draisaitl in this game. Again, hey, at least it took them almost a full 6 minutes before San Jose ties it up. Tyler Toffoli. 2-2 hockey game. We have ourselves a game. But never fear, Jeffrey Skinner is here. Jeff Skinner gets his 13th goal, assisted by Bouchard and Janmark. Excuse me. Now, for all the crap that this guy has put up with, oh, well, we're paying him how much money, and he has this, and the people that aren't here anymore that we're not even going to frickin' discuss anymore, well, they're doing this, and they're doing this, and they're doing this, and they're doing this, and he's just plugging along, getting his 15th goal of the year, playing third line, fourth line minutes, and I'm not even going to deny it. Half the games he's sitting in the fucking press box. But hey, put him in the top 6. Look what he can do. Imagine if he was playing with McDavid all year. I would bet my house that you have him with McDavid. He's a 30-40 goal scorer. Period. But hey, Knobloch has no idea what to do with him. There might be some past history with these two gentlemen. I do not know. Anyways, third period, the Oilers hold on. There was no calls for either team in the third period. No penalties for the Oilers, no penalties for San Jose. First period, no penalties. Third period, no penalties. The traction, the meat, and the potatoes was in the second period. Boy, how's he doing? Other stats to look at. 57% for the Oilers, 42% for the San Jose Sharks. 50% on the power play for the Oilers, 0% for the Sharks. 1 for 2 the Oilers, 0 for 1 for the Sharks. Now this is where it gets fun. Hits, 17-15 Oilers. Block shots, 9-15 Sharks. Giveaways, love to see this. And I said this during the broadcast, and I'll repeat myself. Giveaways were 9-18 for the Oilers. Takeaways were 7-3 for the Oilers. The Oilers are winning. Calvin Pickard is looking good. But is it because they're hitting more? They're giving the puck away less? And they're blocking more shots? Or is it just Pickard is outshining Stuart Skinner? I bet you if the Oilers played this style of hockey, hit more, gave the puck away less more, and blocked more shots, Stuart Skinner would look like a .930 goals against average too. I digress. Because you're here to see this, and I know you're here to see this. Oilers win. Play some La Bamba, baby. Never in doubt, like I said. This game was never in doubt. From now on, every time the Oilers win, we will be hashtagging never in doubt on the end of every video in the description. But for now, we're just going to put it as a title right there, never in doubt. Now here is a lovely little video for y'all doozies. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll be back in about 30 seconds to a minute or so.
know before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching. Know before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching.
Now, as you see here in this beautiful little graphic, the Oilers are now 44, 26 and 5. The Sharks are now 20, 45 and 10. Brown got his 9th. Arvidsson got his 13th on the power play. Jeff Skinner got his 15th. Thompson got his 4th. Toffoli got his 8th. Romanov, surprise starter to me, was okay. Wasn't good, wasn't bad, but he was okay. He had a 35 out of 38, 9.21 save percentage, 3 goals against, not too shabby. Picard, 27 out of 29, 931 save percentage, and a 2 goals against average. All said and done, Oilers win 3-2. We are off to take on the LA whatchamacallums. Excuse me. I joke. We're off to take on the LA Kings without Draisaitl, without McDavid, without Evander Kane, without Stuart Skinner, without Ekholm, without a lot of people are already saying, well, jot this one down as a scheduled loss. Yes, I did watch the Podkolzin walkthrough with the cameras. I'll touch on that on the LA King game. So if you want to hear that story, please tune into the LA King game. I will greatly appreciate you. You will love to hear the story. I'm full of them. It's what I do. Anyways, the out-of-town scoreboard, because, whoo, boy, howdy, there were a few games to pay attention to. LA was on the ice. So, too, were the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, again, take what I say with a grain of salt. Don't take everything I say about these out-of-town scoreboards as, hey, you're just a basher, you're just a hater, get the hell out of here. The Canadiens helped their playoffs by beating the Bruins 4-1. My, have the Bruins fallen. The Senators shocked the Lightning with 19 shots and 2 goals, beating the Lightning 2-1. The Colorado Avalanche, what more can I say? They're the Colorado Avalanche. Crown them if you really want to crown them. I think they're getting beat up in round 1. They're taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. They beat them 7-3. The Pittsburgh Penguins kind of were flat to start, flat to end. In the middle, they were good. They lose to the Blues 5-4. Who gets a power play in overtime? Who gets 5 power plays a game? And the 5th one is in overtime to win the game for the Blues 5-4. Dallas kind of mollywops the Predators. Hey, I guess when the Central plays the Predators, it's a guaranteed win. Right, St. Louis? Right, Dallas? Right, Colorado? 5-1 Dallas over the Predators. 4-2 Kings over the Utah Hockey Club. That's not good for the Oilers, but at least we kept one and kept pace. The Calgary Flames are trying to help their playoff dreams. They beat the Ducks 4-1. The Jets blanked the Golden Knights 4-0. And like I said, the Oilers went into the Shark Tank and beat the Sharks 3-2. Now that you got it good and understood, my name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. We'll see you guys in the next video. We'll see you live 2 p.m. on Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your morning. I'm out. Deuces.